Hey, is this thing on? Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first travel vlog. All right, y'all, so the camera has only been on one trip with me, and yeah, at the time that I went on that trip, I did not really use the camera for making videos. I bought the camera because I was like, maybe I'll start a YouTube channel, but also like it's good for photos and stuff, and we're gonna be like hiking and mountains and nature and all that jazz. So this is the first time the camera is coming on the go for the purpose of vlogging, but we're starting off at home. I'm going to take you all through the entire process. So my husband and I are going on a road trip. It's going to take about 6 hours. We're going to Arkansas. One of his friends is getting married, so since Arkansas is pretty close, we figured we would just go ahead and drive it. We're going to pick up our rental car in the morning. This is the day before, so I'm just packing everything up and going to take you all along on this journey. I'm excited to film my first travel vlog. Things are a bit everywhere, but it's gonna be okay. So first things first, this is the bag that I use to take my camera. It fits really nicely here on the inside, and then I've got like the little lens cover since we're gonna be out and about, and the strap goes in here as well. So pretty easy way to transport the camera, and that's gonna go in like my car bag so I can vlog a little bit in the car as well. And then for the car bag, we've also got my satin pillowcase because I just don't want to dig for it. We're going to get there when it's pretty dark, and apparently we are staying in a cabin in the woods. So that should be interesting, which leads me to this little thing I got on Amazon. It's a Wi-Fi box. So there's absolutely no Wi-Fi in the cabin that we're staying in because we're going to a really small town in Arkansas. So I figured I would get one of these from Amazon to try it out. Not necessarily because we're going to be using Wi-Fi while we're there. We're actually just really excited to go and completely unplug, go hiking, enjoy the little town and everything like that. But like, I want to be able to make a call or send an iMessage in an emergency. So definitely going to have this handy. I will report back and let you know if this worked well. Other things that are going to be in my car bag are my medication. So actually last week I pulled a muscle in my back. How exciting. So I'm feeling better. Like I am pretty much 100% recovered, but I don't want to like get re-injured and then be far away and not have access to my medicine, so I'm going to bring it just in case. And also, I have been obsessed with these vitamins from Lemmy. I have the Lemmy Chill, which is their version of ashwagandha, and then the Lemmy Sleep, which is like magnesium, melatonin, like a blend. These are so good. I have been feeling so energized and just really amazing since I've been adding those supplements to my routine. Also, they're gummies and they taste pretty good too. So those are coming along. I've got a car charger. I do need to find a like the plug part to use with this because we're taking a rental car instead of our car. So I want to make sure I've got a charger handy. My headphones, which I don't plan to necessarily need, but if for some reason like I need to put them on, maybe get some work done, I'll have those handy. And then my Pink Lily belt bag is actually the bag that I'll be carrying most of the time, like when we're going around town, like stopping at the gas station and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to transfer everything from my purse over to here. And oh, and my book. So I started this book on our vacation and I did not finish it. So I'll be bringing my book. I'm reading Black Girl Finance currently. I've made some pretty good progress in it, but I definitely want to get that finished. And I figured like, what better time than a cabin in the woods. So I'm going to bring this bag for my car bag, easy access bag. The only other thing I have in here is like my it's like a content light, but also like, again, cabin in the woods. So this will double as a flashlight if we need it to. So I'm going to go ahead and get this packed. Okay, next up packing the actual bag. I'm using my base weekender. If you watched my video, it was one of my Jumpstart January videos. We took a road trip to Dallas, which is about 4 hours away. It wasn't a travel vlog, it was just like a pack with me basically, but this was the bag that I used. I still really love this base weekender. Like, I feel like they thought of everything when they created it. So this bottom section is a shoe compartment. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. So the ceremony is going to be indoors, but the reception is like bourbon, barbecue, something themed. So it's in a field. So I am bringing heels, just like my go-to Sam Edelman heels. These are so comfortable. This is the Odalia sandal if you're looking for a comfortable heel. Honestly, I need to get a new pair because they are looking rough. And then my boots, these are so cute. I'll wear this for the reception since we're going to be outdoors in like a rustic vibe. These are, I want to say these are from Boohoo. I will have to check, but if they're in stock, I'll link everything for you guys. So let me pull this back so y'all can actually see. All right. So putting my boots here in the bottom. And then my heels as well. Also, this may be like a strange thing to some people, but I like to bring house shoes everywhere I go. These are from Pink Lily, but I don't think they're in stock anymore. So I'm going to pop those in there. And then I'm also bringing my New Balance sneakers. I actually thrifted these. The best thrift find. They're so comfortable and they're so stinking cute. Typically, I would just wear my sneakers in the car, but of course, I kind of filled my schedule a little bit too much. So the only time I have to go get a pedicure is tomorrow, like after we pick up the rental car and right before we leave. So I can't put on sneakers quite yet. But I'm going to put these in my car bag. And then once my toes dry, I can just put my sneakers on. Okay, but this is packed pretty well. Actually, no. I don't want to wear my sneakers like if I have to use the restroom in public. So putting those, not my sneakers, my slippers. So I'm going to put those back in here. Yeah, y'all are with me for like this whole thought process. All right. That'll be fine. And then I'll just wear like some flip-flops in the car. Okay, now everything else is going to be super easy to pack because it's already in packing cubes. So I've got this packing cube. My largest one has all of my outfits in it, like even my dress that I'm wearing for the wedding, which reminds me I need to grab a steamer. I'm sure they'll have an iron at the cabin, but I don't really want to risk it. And then this bag is like all of my undergarments, jewelry, socks, that type of stuff. Then I'm bringing this purse for the wedding instead of using my belt bag. So I'm going to pop that on top. And then just the rest of the essentials. This is hair care. I'm actually just going to put my makeup brushes in there too since there's so much space. This is body care. I still need to pack my skincare, but I'll probably just pop that in my car bag and makeup. Okay, let me grab this steamer and then we'll zip it up. be a lot easier because we're only going for the weekend and all my clothes fit into one packing cube. But it's like my makeup, my skincare, my hair care, my body care. Like I can't just be off my routine because I'm traveling. So that took up a lot of space. But here is the base weekender, packed and ready to go. And then my car bag is also packed. So I just need to get my iPhone cord and add it in here, like charging cord. I got the steamer. I think that's pretty much it. So next time I see you guys, we'll probably be in the rental on the way, and you'll officially get to meet Hubby. He's going to be driving probably the whole time while I'm being a passenger princess, but I will help drive, like obviously if he needs that. He is not a camera person at all. Like he's so sweet. He supports the channel, but he's like, I do not want to be on the camera. So I'm going to try to say, hey honey, say hi to the vlog. He's probably going to go, hi. And he makes like this little smile every single time. So let's see if that's the reaction we get. I'll see you all tomorrow when we're on the road. So literally, always be nice to everyone everywhere you go. We got a rental. We were renting a Nissan Rogue, which we used to have a Nissan. So I'm like, perfect, just get us another Rogue. And they were like, no, we're gonna upgrade you guys to an Audi. Obsessed. We are on the road, been driving for about 2 hours, of course, still in Texas. Say hi, honey. Hi. Told y'all that's how he was gonna say hi. Alright, so we are in a town called Lufkin. We've been driving like 3 hours now. So we stopped at Whataburger. This is not a place that they have anywhere but Texas. So you may hear people say like Waterburger, but it's actually Whataburger, and it is very, very good. So this is very late lunch, and then we probably won't stop again until we get to Arkansas.
You do not have my consent.
From Arkansas. I am kind of dragging this morning, so I think I got a little bit of footage last night, basically like super small glimpses of just getting settled in. So we are in the Airbnb now, literally like in the woods, but it's so stunning. I'm going to give you guys a little tour. So this morning I'm about to do a stretch. They actually have like yoga mats here, which is great. So I'm going to do a morning stretch, and then I don't know if we're eating breakfast first like in town or going for the hike first, but somehow we're gonna get both those things done, a hike and breakfast after our little morning stretch today. It's actually been really nice. I slept really good. This whole side is windows, so I definitely woke up earlier than I planned, but the sun started coming up, and then I was like, well, I guess I'm up. At night, the bugs are a little bit wild. I mean, we're definitely in the woods, so like what was I expecting? But like when you open the door, you have to close it super fast so they don't come in and basically live with you all night. Something bit me on my arm, but we also went to Walmart and I got some bug spray. So their Walmart, it is a grocery and a like rest of Walmart type of store, but it's definitely a lot smaller. So we were kind of limited on things, but we found bug spray. I ended up getting like barbecue baked potatoes to make her dinner and some candy, and like my husband started working on a puzzle, which you might be able to see behind me. I realized why I don't like puzzles. I think because my Enneagram is the achiever. I want to like see it be done, and it takes so long to get to that process, but he loves them. So he's been working on that last night and this morning while I'm like slowly coming back to life. But yeah, we are just enjoying relaxing. I did my skincare this morning and went out on the patio. I think I would like to try to start the fire pit tonight. We'll see kind of what time we get back and also like figure out how to start it. Also, we need to go into town and try to find like a liquor store. Apparently this is like a, I think they called it a semi-wet town. So it's not a county. It's not a dry county completely, but liquor stores close at 7. So we got here at 9 last night and we're like, oh, like let's go grab some wine. And they were like, absolutely not. That's not how this works here. So I guess we have to get it in the morning and then just like have it here at the Airbnb. But it's been really nice just to be away. Like our phones kind of work out here, but not extremely well. This Wi-Fi box thing that I told you guys about, either I'm doing it wrong, which is a strong possibility, or it doesn't work. Either way, it's probably going back. I'm gonna have my husband play around with it and see if he can get it to work, but we really don't need it. Honestly, like we're close enough to where we can make like calls and send messages from our iPhone if we need to. So yeah, that is the morning update. Let's go on a tour and then let's get a stretch in. So this is the view from the bedroom, so you can see why I woke up so early, but honestly, this is what I loved. I love a spiral staircase. Like at some point in some home that I live in, I definitely want to have one, but I also just loved all of these windows. I think it just looks so nice and gives a great cabin feel. So we got games down here for you, a radio. This is the heater and the AC. There is a TV, but obviously like no streaming, so they have the DVD player. Fireplace furnace, super cute. I love that it's red and it's just like this really nice pop of color. And this is like the sitting area outside. So out here, the thing that's covered, that is the fire pit area. And then over here is more seating. You can have breakfast and tea out there if you would like to. And this is the kitchen. I thought the kitchen was so cute. It's where we're working on a puzzle. I actually already cleaned up this morning, like washed out just some stuff from last night. But I love like these countertops. They have everything you could think of here in the drawers as well. And then this is the restroom. Pretty decor. And then when you first come in, this is basically like their utility space if you did need to. The hot water heater, if you did need to like do laundry or anything. All right, so let's go up to the loft. Oh, okay, you have to be very careful on these steps. They are very thin. And my shoes are like literally not made for going up this spiral staircase. Okay, we made it. Okay, when I get my spiral staircase, it's gonna be a little bit wider, but this is the upstairs loft area. So like if you had a larger family, or if you just wanted like a second option of a place to sleep. This bed was a little bit smaller, although it was cooler up here because this AC blows really intense. We decided to stay downstairs. So yeah, this is it. Here's the view of the windows from up here. Absolutely love it. I think Hubby is finishing up getting ready. I heard the shower going, so let's do a stretch before we head out. Top, just taking a little break. It got a little intense at the end, actually a lot of intense at the end, so I'm kind of out of breath, but it's beautiful. You can hear the birds chirping. Let me show you guys the view. So so this is behind me. It's so pretty. These glasses are so funny. They're like bug glasses. Literally stunning. When it's like this, I'm not afraid of heights because there's like a safety barrier and I feel like I can grab onto a tree if I need to. But this is pretty high up. Oh no, something bit my face. Oh goodness. Finished the trail. It's about to storm like crazy. So perfect timing. He says, told you. Yeah, you hear the thunder?
My car right there.
Good. Are we gonna go eat in here?
Oh, look at this guy.
We need to get an umbrella. Yo,
Your car's on this.
this storm is no good. I'm about to be finished before. I don't know if y'all can even hear me. This wind is crazy. And we're back. Hopefully this light is not bothering you. It's like a little reading light, which is great because I've got my book. I am actually going to get some reading done today. But the hike was really great. We tried a little restaurant and had like a glass of wine up there. So it was a good time. But we're about to start getting ready to go to the wedding. Maybe we need to leave in like an hour or so. So I'm actually going to do a face mask because my skin has been like acting up, honestly, like since April, since we came back from our last trip. I don't know, like it's just been breaking out so much, and I tried like switching up my routine and adding in new things, but it was just not in the mood to cooperate. So especially after being on that trail, I don't know if something bit my face or like if I just broke out from nature. So I'm gonna do one of these little honey masks. These always save my skin, especially like when I'm in kind of a hurry. So hopefully this will reduce some of the inflammation before the wedding. How in the world did I take this out of this package? Okay. I don't think I did this right, but yeah, those are the eyes. I'm just gonna put this on. It's so cold. Normally at home, I keep them in my skincare fridge. The cold feeling is so nice, especially like if you've been outdoors. So I just like press it all over, make sure I've got my under eyes covered, and that's it. I'm gonna sit with this on for about 20 minutes while I read, and then we'll start getting ready. So this is the mask. This is the honey mask. I got this pack from Temu. I actually really like Temu. I have not ordered a bad thing from there. And this is the Skims dress. This is actual Skims, but I ordered a dupe from Temu that arrived like in the mail while we left for the trip. So I'll definitely compare them and try the two and let you guys know if you're looking for like a Skims type dress but don't want to pay full price. I'll let you know if the Temu one is worth it, but I'm gonna get to reading. Still trying to finish up Black Girl Finance. So I have about 20 minutes. Hopefully I can get through a couple chapters, and I will see you guys again when it's time to get ready for the wedding. I was expecting it to be hot. That's what it said when we checked the weather, but there was like a random storm and it's pretty cold. Like we just turned the heater on. So that is interesting, but it should be fine. My dress is like not warm at all, and I also did not pack anything warm. So hubby has like a, I would call it a shacket, but I think for him it's a shirt. But I'm just gonna try to wear that and hope for the best. So let's go ahead and get into this makeup. This is the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor. When I don't want to pack a primer, sorry, I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror because there are only mirrors in the restroom and Maurice is in there taking a shower, but I'm gonna use the Hydra Visor. I feel like it works. It kind of doubles as a primer and a moisturizer. Also, y'all can see my skin after doing that mask. Thank goodness it has been saved a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I am actually kind of over my makeup routine, especially now that I film videos. I feel like I don't love how it always looks, so I am in the market to try some new makeup. But you guys remember, like, before, a lot of YouTube was like the beauty girls. Like, most of them have transitioned to lifestyle now. So when we do get a makeup video, it is still like, you know, they're chit-chatting and things like that, which I love, but also like I need help. So like, can we bring back the sit down tutorials of how to do things, because I have not been really like feeling my makeup routine. I'm just ready for something new. But one thing I do love is always using the Halo Glow liquid filter underneath my foundation. I feel like it adds such a pretty look. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my setting spray, but I have two. I'm gonna use the one size one that was all over TikTok. It honestly is that good. Like, it stays on all day, but it's mattifying. So I use the, I'll show you guys when we get to that point. But basically I just did the e.l.f. Halo Glow and then the, what is this? Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop in color 20, and my e.l.f. Halo Glow color is 210. Is that a number? There's a lot of numbers on here. Shade 6. So this is like tan deep, and then shade 20. So this is their blurring skin tint. So technically I don't have on a foundation, but those two mix together so well. By the time you put on like concealer and blush and everything, like you really don't need anything else. So this is my under eye concealer from Dose of Colors. I like this one. I really don't have any complaints. Typically I use Tarte Shape Tape, but I can never find like the perfect shade. Like, they have a good shade range, but it's kind of like there's too many options, because I'm like, I want to brighten, but I also want it to be within the good range for my skin tone. So I'm just gonna blend this out. This viewfinder as a mirror is not the best option, so I'm just gonna hope that this looks good when I'm done. And of course, I only brought like my huge marshmallow sponge. I was trying to pack light. I got this new makeup bag, also from Temu. I was telling y'all I've been loving Temu. So I was like, well, I want to be able to fit everything in there only and not have to bring my like huge makeup situation. So I did not pack like extra beauty blenders or anything like I normally would. I did bring some brushes. Part of me wants to get back into using brushes for my makeup, but my skin is so dry. So like, I feel like I need the beauty blender. So who knows? We're just like in between. Okay, my dress, I think my dress is more pink than orange. So I'm gonna use this blush from Rare Beauty. This is in the color Believe. And like they always say, like people joke that the Rare Beauty blush never runs out, and that is kind of true. I feel like I've had this thing for so long and it's like still hanging in there. These brushes are also from Temu, and this little case. I'm telling y'all, I have like, obviously it's not as fast as Amazon, so if I'm in a hurry, I'll need to order things from Amazon, but I feel like the Temu stuff is basically the same thing. Like, it's great quality, it just takes a little bit longer to get here. So what is happening by my eye? Okay, I think that's better. So I just blend this in all the way up. I was like attacked by bugs. Of course, we went to Walmart and got bug spray last night and then didn't take it with us to go hiking. So yeah, we didn't think that part through very well. So this is not my favorite eyebrow pencil, but I couldn't find mine. This is Secret of Pharaoh in Natural Black. I think I just picked this up like one time when I was at Marshall's, and it's fine, but I prefer my L'Oreal one. This one goes on really well, like it glides nicely, but I feel like it smudges as well. So I'm gonna have to be pretty careful, or at least like make sure I set these today. All right, I think I'm done with all of my liquid products. So I'm gonna go ahead and set, I did not bring, oh I did, my little pocket puff. So I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. I don't think I packed my Beauty Bakery powder, which is my favorite one, but again, trying to be reducing the amount of things that I have. I'm gonna go with my NYX bronzer. I have fully hit pan on this, but it's so good. So I'm wanting to try the Beauty Bakery bronzer next. So I think I'm gonna get that, but I'm also just gonna restock on this one. So I just discovered that there's actually a mirror in this bronzer, which probably would be helpful. So let's do a little check-in. Ooh, see, this is why this is not blended at all. Okay, not too bad. So I want to like jazz up my eyes a little bit. I'm going to use this pink blush. This is, I don't know what brand this is. The color is 14 Petal Primavera. I think it was Milani, but I feel like the label has rubbed off. So I'm just going to put that on my lid. Something really subtle, but also something that will give a bit more definition to my eyes, especially since I wear like my Flutter Habit lashes pretty much all the time. I've just kind of been like, oh well, when it comes to the rest of my eyes, but since we're going to a wedding, I'm gonna do a little bit more than I typically would. So in my crease and kind of like close to my brow bone, I'm gonna do the bronzer. See, that comes together really nicely. And then I have this Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. I like to do that on my brow. Ooh. I like to do that on my brow bone. Oh no, I just stabbed a hole in my poor bronzer already. It's already struggling. This lighting is really good, but it's also kind of blown out, so you can't really see the definition, but of course I'll get a close-up later. Let's do a little highlighter on the cheek. I'm gonna just do a top line. I just use like a pencil. I think I bought like a cheap pencil like with my grocery order. But yeah, this is Wet n Wild, but it is pretty good. I'll pull my lashes off. So I do black on the top, and then I do brown just on the outside corner of my bottom lash. And then I have like this shimmery color that I'll do toward the inside of my bottom lash. Last step is lips. So I'm gonna line. This is my favorite liner. It's by Kiss. It's the Luxury Intense Lip Liner. I think it's in dark brown. And then I wanted to try this one because I was hoping it would be another like little bit lighter brown, but it's actually too dark. It's by, or too light. It's by NYX Line Loud and the color Total Baller. But I like this as a filler. I feel like when I do this, my lips stay on way longer. So let me do that. And then I've got my Dose of Colors Lippy in Mondays, but like days with the Z. I think I'm gonna keep it matte today. Just go over it a little bit with some liner. Okay. That is pretty much the face. I'm gonna set with this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. Just gonna go over everything. Try to blend it. That's what I've been noticing. Like, I feel like my blending is not great. Another set under the eyes. And that's that. Okay, I need to go grab my like little mist spray. It's not in my makeup bag because I also use it for skincare, but I'll explain what it is once I grab it. Okay, so it's the D'Alba First Spray Serum. I feel like when my skin can look ashy, especially if I'm using the Beauty Bakery powder, this just kind of like puts the dew back in it. And then you can see the dew. Then I go in with the one size. I got the travel size just to try it, but this is the On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. When I mix them, it's not super matte, which I prefer. So then I just go over the face with that. Okay, makeup is done. So now I am gonna do something with my hair. I kind of want to curl it, but it's also been raining, so I'm not sure how well that's gonna do. To close out the vlog. I am headed to return the rental car now. Maurice is like driving behind me in our actual car, but wanted to say thanks so much for watching my first travel vlog. I got car sick on the way home, so I did not get any footage, but I hope y'all enjoyed everything. Please let me know what your favorite part was, and I will see you soon. Bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.